Hi, I'm Scott and I'm an American in Bangkok. Today, earning a living in Thailand, the follow-up, part 1. What are your qualifications? In the video Letters to Thailand, how to go about earning a living, I made the comment that if you're asking me or you're asking someone else how to make a living in Thailand, you're not doing enough. I still believe that and I'm standing by that and I'm not apologizing for what I said. Now, it may sound a little bit cold-hearted, so I'm going to explain myself. I get emails all the time from people who start out with, I want to live in Thailand, can you tell me how to make enough money to do this? Okay, yeah, I can tell you, get a job. Get a job and make sure that you earn enough money to cover the amount that you spend. Okay, as simple as that. Now, jobs are specific to a particular person's skill set and education. I don't know what your skill set and education is. The job you get here in Thailand, it depends on what you have to offer. Do you have anything of value to offer? Asking me this question is like saying to me, how long is a piece of string? How long is it going to take me to where I can kill people with my bare hands? Hey, you know, how do I know? How do I know how long the piece of string is? You know, there are jobs like being a teacher, selling things on eBay, being a writer, a photographer, web designer. There are jobs like that, okay? You don't need me to tell you to find a job like that. If you're qualified to do it, you probably already know it. If you're developing websites in the United States, you probably can figure out a way without me to be able to design websites while you're living in the US, okay? So the thing is that being qualified is what's important. And I'm not even talking about, do you like this job? Do you want to do this job? This is just a matter of, are you even qualified to do the job? Now, for instance, to get a work permit as a teacher nowadays, you need a college degree. If you can get a work permit without the college degree, then you're lucky. In many cases, you also have to have a TEFL certificate. And if you don't have the TEFL certificate at all and you don't have a degree, your chances are very slim of getting a good job. You may find a job, but then really you're at their mercy because you're not doing things legally, okay? And you know, you start out behind the 8 ball getting hired to a place like that. One piece of advice that I would give is look at the prohibited jobs for foreigners. There's a list, it's on my website, it's under resources, and it tells you all the jobs that foreigners are prohibited from doing. And basically, anything a Thai can do, you can't do it. So you better have some special skill that a Thai is incapable of doing, or a job that they're incapable of doing. You know, as I said once before, and I will say it again, what you need to do, sit down, be completely honest with yourself, think out of the box, and decide exactly what your strong points are. What can you bring to the table of value that will get people to give you money, pay you money? What is it that you have that's special that's going to make somebody go, wow, I pay for that? You know, do you have a website that has themes for WordPress? Well, if you have that and they're unique, then maybe you're going to make a little bit of money. Okay? They like to do it when I'm in the middle of the video for some reason. You know, what value can you provide that translates into income? How marketable is your skill? And are there people in Thailand or outside of Thailand who are willing to pay? Finding a legal job in Thailand is really not much different from finding one in the US or Europe or wherever you're from. The thing is that in Thailand there are less options. You got to remember that. So, on the next part of earning a living, we're going to talk about asking the right questions. Do you know the right questions to ask? That's very important. That's all for now. I'm Scott. I'm an American in Bangkok. Chok di la jerk gan mai.